Everybody.
Welcome to the Gossip Tea channel. My name is Sharita, and I have my lovely co-host here today. I have Mika and Brandy.
Hello.
And we're going to be talking about all trending topics of the week. So some of the topics that we're going to talk about is, of course, Beyonce's new song, Versus with Omarion and Mario, Michael B. Jordan and some Lori Harvey tea, BET Awards, and much, much more. So let's get started. Ladies, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Sure.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
And cheers.
What's your tea?
Cheers. Cheers.
Take a sip. Because we're about to spill some tea, sip some tea, and serve it, okay? All right. So the first tea spill is let's get into P. Diddy and Young Miami. So what I'm going to do is share my screen so you guys can see the pictures. Boom. All right. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see the pictures?
Yes.
All right. So here we go with P. Diddy and Miss Young Miami, Caresha. She recently has a new podcast called Caresha Please, and P. Diddy was her first guest. Now, there has been rumors swirling all around about Young Miami and P. Diddy being a couple, but they finally told the world and opened up about their relationship on her new podcast. So I want to talk about Diddy and his trend or his pattern, it seems like, when it comes to women. Young Miami is from City Girls. The City Girls are known for, wanting men with money. I mean, they're very open about it. So how do you guys feel about this whole new relationship with Diddy and Young Miami? I want to know you guys' thoughts first.
Mika, you taking this one first?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's like a made for TV type of thing. Like it's not real.
Mm-mm.
No,
It
I agree.
Diddy and that little baby. No.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this situation because Diddy definitely has a trend with loving the young ladies, such as, everybody knows he's been linked with Cassie. He was with Cassie for a few years, and then Cassie all of a sudden moved on from Diddy. There were rumors that Cassie broke up with Diddy because she wanted, kids. She wanted to get married. And she did that very quickly when she broke up with Diddy. She has a new husband and she had a baby, like right away. So do you feel like Young Miami and Diddy will be, have longevity? Do you feel like they'll be together for a long time?
No. Absolutely not.
No.
Okay.
No, maybe it's a summer fling, but absolutely not. Longevity, absolutely not.
Yeah. The whole situation is just weird because she's very young and he's much older. So he knows exactly what he's doing when he gets these younger women. So it's very, it's weird. And I think Miami thinks she's, or Caresha thinks she is, really going to enjoy this. But I hope she really just takes the perks out of it and just takes it for what it is. And
definitely the perks.
Because this is not a relationship. This is a situationship.
Exactly.
Yeah. What are the perks from dating Diddy?
Perks.
His money.
Perks.
His money. That's it.
She got a podcast.
Definitely not the looks.
She got a podcast. He's older. He doesn't want to, if he wanted to get married, he would have married the two women that he's still pining for, Kim and Cassie.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
He was dating other women and still having children with Kim. So Kim was his person. Mm-hmm. She probably understood him the best. None of these, the younger generation will never be able to understand him. He's different.
Very different.
And Miami thinks this is, she probably thinks she's going to come out on top, but it's Diddy.
I don't see marriage. I don't see kids or anything like that. Well, I don't know. Diddy has a lot of children, so
he'll give her a kid if that's what she wants.
You think so? You don't think he's done?
Men I don't know. I don't know.
Because I'm very confused about the 3 little girls that he has. Because he has twin girls, right? Then he has another little girl, and that's the same age, right?
They're exactly
they're the same age.
Yes, they're the same age.
So it's almost like triplets, but not really.
But by 2 different baby mamas.
That's right.
Yes.
So,
my advice was little mommy, live your best life ever and enjoy the moment, have fun, capitalize on it, do your own thing.
Absolutely. Exactly. I believe that's exactly what she's going to do. She's going to use Diddy for what he is worth. She's going to use him to get whatever she wants. And then I really don't feel like Young Miami really cares.
No, I hope not.
I don't think she is. I don't think she does. Like, from what Miami, like where she comes from.
Yeah. Right. Miami's different.
Yes, very different. And she's going to get them coins. Okay. So that's Diddy in Miami. And I also wanted to mention about Cassie's husband. Diddy has a new song out. And everyone thinks he's talking about missing Cassie in the song. And I feel like that's really disrespectful because aren't you with Caresha, Young Miami? And on top of that,
remember he told her we're friends. And even when she kept saying we go together, he's like, oh, okay.
He told who that?
Yes, exactly.
And her
wow.
But he still refers to her as friend.
Okay.
And in most situations, he calls her his friend, and they're having a good time.
Very strange. If we're together and you're coming on my podcast, I mean, I really hope that changed.
Absolutely. Wow.
So, yeah, I don't know about this.
I don't know either.
But I love Cassie's husband, by the way. Cassie's husband is with the shits.
Yes, he is. Definitely.
He's keeping it 100.
All right, we have our other guests trying to get in, I believe. But anywho, the husband, he said that Cassie's husband, y'all, he said that allegedly, we have to say allegedly, because we think that's what he's talking about. Diddy is in the closet. So
how you doing?
How you doing? I mean, I guess he felt some type of way when Diddy came out with that song, making it seem as if he misses Cassie and her husband is not with it. Like,
no.
Well, Wendy Williams told us this back in like 1990. So
she did.
You have to spill some real tea.
She absolutely did.
That's what she said decades ago. I have no comment. Cheers.
Yeah, we don't know. It's allegedly.
No, exactly.
All right. So the conclusion with this one is that we feel that Diddy and Cassie are just a situationship at this point. Mm-hmm. It's not really going to go anywhere. So let's move on from that. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. So let's get into this tea. I'm about to show the pictures of them. Let me share my screen. Because Michael B. Jordan, in the past, he has gotten criticism for dating only, fair-skinned women or light-skinned women. So Lori Harvey came after all of that backlash from Michael B. Jordan. But I mean, Lori Harvey is still fair-skinned and, she still looks, that type. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's because she's biracial. Now the other women that Michael B. Jordan has dated, I can't say if they were biracial or not. I just know that they look a certain kind of way. And he's also said that, hey, I like all kinds of women. And so he came up with Lori Harvey, and a lot of people thought that their relationship was fake. So Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan recently broke up. There's many rumors saying that she wasn't ready to settle down. She didn't want to get married or have children. And I guess Michael B. Jordan did. So what are you guys' thoughts on this breakup?
May I start?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. I had no idea of his women that he preferred. I had no idea that he preferred lighter skinned women or whatever.
From his track record, from the looks of it.
Yeah, allegedly. And but I think Lori is, I'm not gonna say she used him as a come up, because she has her own stuff going on. Definitely. And I don't know how I feel. It's like, oh, okay. Like I thought they was mismatched from day one.
Yeah. And
it was the age difference, and that just like everything.
Yes.
And
there is a little bit of an age difference.
He seemed like he was into her more than she was into him.
Yes.
So
I agree. I definitely agree. And also Lori Harvey is an influencer on, social media. She takes a lot of pictures. So maybe he felt like, I can get more attention with her. But I also feel like she was using him for the same exact things. I mean, a lot of people think, Michael is very handsome. So maybe they were using each other for the same thing.
Yeah. He's gorgeous.
That's all. Sorry. Can you delete that?
He is very attractive. I just feel like this was another situationship, but I feel like the contract is up.
Yes.
But that's just me.
That part. The contract is up. Yes. They've only been together for a year.
And that's about 5 years in LA time.
Exactly.
And Lori Harvey.
That's a decade.
With her track record?
Yeah.
And he hasn't had a long-time girlfriend in years, probably since he started.
I don't know anybody that he's really been linked with that has been a long-term relationship.
No, I think they needed each other. She didn't really need him, but he needed someone to bring him back to the community, if you will.
Definitely.
Because we've all seen him out on jet skis and pictures with melanin challenged women. Let's just put it that way. And it's, his movies are with Black women, and let's keep it a buck. Like he needs to be embraced within the community. If he's not, they're not going to take him. I mean, he's a great actor.
Is he in the community with Lori Harvey? Is she making it better for him, or? I
don't know, because it looks more like a publicity stunt.
Definitely. She looks just like the other women that he's dated before.
Right. So I don't know if this worked or backfired or didn't work at all. And maybe that was the issue. They had to make it where, because we've never heard really what the reasons why she's breaking up with people. Like, what was it to break up with her in Future? She's been linked to Trey Songz.
She's been linked with all these people.
Yeah. So what? I don't know. It's just kind of weird that they would break up right at kind of around the year mark when they're talking about getting married or whatever. And I'm like, oh, now she's the one that doesn't want to be serious. Oh, okay. All right. It's just very convenient.
And while I'm sorry if I could jump in for 2 seconds. Sure. And while we're talking about Lori, can we also talk about her new makeup line and the Kardashians that one Kardashian who pretty much put out the same product in the same but a different name.
Yep.
Skin.
I'll give us some more of that tea. I'm not familiar.
Well, okay, skin. Like she had her little line, her little what do you call it? Like her makeup cosmetic line. When it's skin.
Oh, so she does. So she does actually do something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I was reading about this like a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, oh well, Miss Kardashian also came out with Skin by K, and it's the exact same name with Lori.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so she says, I have a lot of things going on right now, and blah 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 blah.
Okay,
well, good for her. Good for her. You know, that she's actually doing something. She's just not, being a man eater in the streets. So with Lori Harvey, these are some pictures of her and her, her men. We have her in Future, as we already talked about. We have her and Diddy right here. And her and
she dated Diddy's son.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, not the daddy and his son.
The daddy and the son. Mm-hmm. I totally forgot about that.
I wonder how well that went over at Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my God.
Let me sip on that.
Me too.
Well, apparently Diddy didn't care, I don't think, and I don't know what goes on in that house.
Wait,
but,
which son? Because he got like a lot.
I think it was Christian or King Holmes. I think.
Yeah. Ooh. Not the oldest son, the middle one, the one that is he's the shorter one with the curly hair, I believe.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, Lori, we see you.
Maybe I do have it backwards. Maybe it was Al B. Shore's son,
Yeah, Al B. Shore's son. Yeah. I think it was him.
Maybe that. Yeah, I can't remember now, but
I'm gonna have to ask Google later because this is some real tea.
Yeah, I think it's Al B. Shore's son. But anyway, with Lori Harvey and her track record, no one really knows why she broke up with Michael B. Jordan. But there are rumors saying that she is dating Jack Harlow, the rapper.
I've heard that.
I will not be surprised if that is true.
Yeah.
Wow.
She definitely loves attention.
Mm-hmm. She keeps herself in the spotlight, that's for sure.
She sure
definitely.
She knows how to market her existence, I guess.
Right. Because she was the first thing she was modeling, right? And then now she has her skincare line. So
yes.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Her mother.
She's a hustler.
Definitely. Her mom has taught her very well.
This is true.
Her mom has taught her very well.
Very, very true. Yes, she has.
So that is that. So do we feel like she's a man eater or a gold digger? What do you guys think she is?
I think man eater. She's not a gold digger.
Yeah, I think she's both.
She likes nice things and she gets them because she's beautiful. So I mean,
but she's totally a man eater.
Yeah, she just wants to. And is that so wrong?
I'm not mad at her. If I was 22, if I was like in my
and look like her.
I said,
yeah, I'm not mad at her. I'm a little jealous, but not mad.
I'm just a little worried about her. I'm just a little worried about her vajayjay. No, I mean all vajayjays matter.
She'll get it rejuvenated. It'll be fine.
Oh, really? It doesn't change the spirits that she's had.
This is true. Well, hopefully she does a cleanse, a yoni steam every now and then, and some.
She's gonna be looking older than what she already looks like in a few years.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
Very true. We all know what running women and men and all kind of stuff can do to you. Look, just ask Madonna.
Mm-hmm. All right. So moving on from Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, we're over it. Yeah. So anywho, the next one, let's talk about a little bit about Doja Cat.
Yeah. Girl.
Do you
Ooh.
guys see the difference? So Doja Cat and her weight loss is what we're talking about. I'm a fan of Doja Cat. I like a lot of her songs, but her recent appearance, I just don't know what's going on. This is her on the right side of the Doja Cat that we knew when she first came on the scene,
Right.
with her single "Moo." You guys remember "Moo"?
Yeah.
Way back.
I'm a cow. Okay. Now she was all for, hey, I eat meat, I eat, I'm slim thick, I look good. But now this is her on the left side, a really recent picture. And it's just very drastic to me. I just hope she's okay. What do you guys think about that?
It looks odd and totally different, and she doesn't look healthy.
No.
It's not a healthy look. And I think that's the concern for me, is it doesn't look healthy.
Yeah.
It's okay to lose weight. You know, it's okay. But it just doesn't look like she's really like at a healthy weight.
Right. And we're not shaming her. We're just concerned because that is
absolutely
very concerned.
Because I hate the way chat. A lot of people were messing with Chadwick Boseman about his looks before he passed away, but with this Chadwick Boseman
trying to be a little bit more sensitive, but I just don't know. She's still performing. I mean,
so I think it's the you know, with him, we knew I knew something was wrong. I mean, I couldn't get on TV and say he probably has cancer, folks, or he's sick. Something is obviously medically wrong. But with her, if she's performing and losing this kind of weight that fast, that's only substance abuse.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look natural, or no.
It doesn't look natural. And hopefully it's not someone forcing her to lose this weight, which happens a lot in Hollywood. You know, they try to force the girls to lose weight and be a certain size because they feel like it sells music.
Exactly.
And I don't know, Holly Weird. I always say Holly Weird.
Yeah.
Because they do a lot of shady stuff behind the scenes with these artists. So hopefully everything is okay with Doja Cat.
They do.
And she wants to be this size, and hopefully she's healthy. That's all I could say. But
there was a video going around with her and Russ, I think, doing drugs one night a long time ago.
Really?
Allegedly.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember where the video was, but it wasn't just marijuana or anything like that. So I'm not sure.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised with Doja Cat because, you know, she's very eccentric. She's very different. And she's very wild to me. You know, she seems like a wild chick. So
yeah. But
I don't know.
I love her music. I hope she's doing well. I don't, you know.
Yes.
You know, that's definitely a drastic change. So it's scary.
Just look at this picture. Look, this is slim thick. She looked great. She looked healthy. So what was wrong with her right here? It was nothing wrong.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
She looks absolutely stunning this size.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why did you want to lose so much weight?
Right.
And how much more are you going to lose?
Exactly. Yeah, that's a concern. So
that's concerning. If I was her mom or her dad, I'd be very concerned. So this is earlier Doja Cat in her early years before she became really popular.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's going on, Doja?
Perfect.
She's a very pretty girl.
Yeah, she looks perfect.
You know, there's a controversy surrounding Doja. She recently told everyone that she wanted to quit the music industry because she was upset because her fans were upset with her at a concert because she was really late. But she said there was some reasons why she was late, but people weren't trying to understand. So she got really emotional and said that she wanted to quit the music industry. But I want to know, is there any more to that? Like, is there any more to why you really wanted to quit, Doja?
Sometimes there's more when all this stuff is going on. Yeah.
So who knows? I'm going to hold on this. Someone is trying to get into the chat.
Okay.
Let me see. Get back to Screen. Oh, here we go. Gary.
You.
The bombshell. Can you hear us? I'm going to let him know that he's in. So yeah, while he's trying to get in, to wrap up Doja Cat, any last thoughts regarding Doja Cat?
I just hope she has some. A lot of these celebrities, they don't have the right people around them all the time. So, everybody, they have a lot of yes men and yes women around, and I hope somebody's there to kind of really help her out and let her know that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think she needs like direction and guidance.
Right. Because I don't want to hear about I'm dehydrated and exhausted.
Yeah, we don't want another like Amy Winehouse situation.
Right.
We're praying for her.
Yeah. We don't want this to be a bad situation.
Exactly.
Okay, so he's going to come on a little later. He's wrapping up some stuff. He's going to come on a little later. He's still in, but I just took him off the screen for now until he can actually show his face and chime in. All right, so next, moving on from Doja Cat.
Yeah.
is, let me share my screen again.
What you got for us now?
All right, so let me share. Go back to my pictures. Here, what do you guys think about Jordyn Woods being on the cover of Playboy Centerfold?
No.
Wait, who is that?
What? Right.
Oh, no. So you guys you guys think that this is not a good look, or?
I don't think it's her lane, but okay.
So what they're saying, Playboy Centerfold said on their Instagram, Jordyn Woods is a model, entrepreneur, actress, and social media maven known for her beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and fitness content. I guess they left out the other parts. She's also another industry
influencer. Right.
I'm not going to say the other word because I don't want YouTube to, shadow ban us. But we said we're so excited to welcome Jordyn to Centerfold as an advocate for body positivity, mental health, and female empowerment. So I mean, I'm with them on the body positivity. She is a little bit, more on the thicker side. She's not your typical Playboy, model. But I know that right now there is a trend going on for body positivity, and more people are being advocates for mental health and female empowerment and all that stuff. So do you think Playboy, after all these years, why do you guys feel like they're on this train now? Is it just to be part of the trend? They want more sales? I mean, what is it?
And maybe they're just doing it for publicity, because maybe I don't know if they're trending out, or everything is, women have OnlyFans now. Men don't have to necessarily go buy a Playboy anymore or subscribe to that. So
exactly. So I haven't heard anybody talk about Playboy in so long.
Yeah, other than now, I was happy for Cardi, but I was thinking maybe this was her idea. Maybe she had something to do with it. Isn't she part of like the creative content something now? So I don't know. I feel like Jordyn didn't have to do this, but okay. I don't know.
Well,
you mentioned OnlyFans. Can you tell us what that is exactly?
So OnlyFans is not necessarily porn or anything. It's just people who might have their website, I think people can subscribe and pay a monthly fee, and people can upload personal stuff, different stuff. Some people just have cooking videos, as far as I know. But I mean,
But most of it is hoish activities.
let's go ahead and cut to the chase. A
Yeah,
lot of
I'm gonna take a sip right now.
Right.
a lot of
I'm
it
taking
is
another sip.
explicit content.
All right. So, OnlyFans again. What was that?
Yeah. So yeah, most of it is
Hoish
explicit.
activities.
Let's be real. That's what it is. And people,
Exactly.
there are men and women on OnlyFans. Don't get me wrong. Not just women have their OnlyFans. But I just, Playboy, maybe they're just doing it for attention. They need to kind of,
I think so.
let's put some inclusion. Did Megan? No, Megan was on swimsuit. The swimsuit edition or something. Yeah. So.
For Playboy?
Yeah, not Playboy. It was Sports Illustrated. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Now that's okay. Yeah.
But I guess
Sports Illustrated is still around though. Sports Illustrated is still, selling. But Playboy, I feel like they want attention, and they've had black Playboy bunnies before and black models before, but it's very slim. Right. So I heard you mention Cardi B, and now it's Jordyn Woods, two big social media influencers. So I feel like Playboy just wants, the steam. I feel like they want that attention, like you said, publicity, and they want those sales.
Yeah.
Because really, back in the day, Hugh Hefner and all of them, when he was around, it wasn't too many Playboy models that were of color.
Right.
None.
So why are you trying to be on that train now? You're trying to sell us body positivity, mental health, and female empowerment, but you're also trying to sell us blackness as well.
Right. And they've never catered to mental health for who?
Never. How is Playboy even correlated with mental health? Oh, wait.
Exactly.
How? Like, why? And why are you focusing on that now?
I don't understand. Because Playboy is all about showing those bodies, and most of their models have like perfect bodies. So
well, they're
helping mental health. And Cardi B is
y'all
know she's had surgery.
Yeah, right. So
I mean, she's not a natural. So
at all.
So Playboy, what are you guys really trying to do?
We don't know.
Right. We don't know. That's up in the air.
Nice try.
Yes, nice try.
Nice try. We're not buying it.
No.
All right. So next. It's Miss Wendy Williams. Where is my picture? Here it goes. So Wendy Williams, her last show aired, I believe, on the 17th of June. And she said, apparently, and shout out to the Jasmine Brand, one of my favorite bloggers.
Yeah, mine too.
Wendy Williams is sickened by her talk show's cancellation after she refused to film a goodbye video for the finale. Can you blame her?
No.
The way it all went down to me was very shady. What's her name? Sherri Shepherd. She's going to get her new talk show, which I don't feel like will last. I don't know. Sherri Shepherd just doesn't give what's supposed to be gave. I don't feel like she can replace Wendy Williams.
No. Absolutely not. I concur.
Nobody can.
Nobody can. No one can replace Wendy Williams. And I used to be an avid watcher of the Wendy Williams show. I used to watch all of her shows. There's no one like her. She has a different and unique interview style.
Right.
She's not afraid of the celebrities to get all the tea that she wants to sip on.
In their business, not at all.
Yeah, I wish her well. I wish her well. Like I feel like they played her dirty. Like they didn't give her the respect that she deserved. Like she's an icon. Whether you love her or hate her, she's iconic. Like and they did not give her the respect that she deserved.
Absolutely not. And in this article by the Jasmine Brand, they say that production said the wigs are still there. since she didn't come and get them, they will be thrown out.
That's sad.
I mean, gee, y'all just throwing out her wigs and stuff. They said the infamous big purple chair will sadly meet the same fate. It will be thrown out.
That's sad. Like,
they're not even donating it. They're not going
to put some respect on her name.
Yeah, somebody will get it for her. I don't think. I hope
so. I mean,
sad.
It's very sad. They said that on The View, their original table after 10 years was donated to a museum. So, I mean, in other words, I guess Wendy Williams' purple chair should be donated as well.
Right.
I mean, I feel like she's iconic. Like, even though she got sick and she was going through some things, she shouldn't have went down like that. I felt like they should have definitely put some respect on her name.
Absolutely.
And I feel like if it went down in a better way, she probably would have came to the finale or said a goodbye video.
She would have. I think so too. Something clearly they forced her hand. Right. I think they forced her hand. They didn't like it. You know, whatever they were trying to make it to be, or maybe she wanted to continue the show, but it sounds like her hand was forced and she just wasn't agreeing to the terms they wanted to do. So that's sad. That's terrible. But
I hope she's doing okay, and I hope she comes back out, you know, with her own podcast or talk show on another station.
I hope so as well.
She can definitely reinvent herself that way and just do a podcast at her house and be comfortable at home or wherever.
Absolutely. Because ever since I feel like her and her husband went through that whole chaotic divorce, you know, he cheated on her and had a baby on her. I just feel like Wendy has not been the same.
I wouldn't be either. It's just really messy.
Yeah,
very messy. And I feel like it was too much for her.
Yeah.
That'd be too much for anyone.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Right. Yeah.
I know. And she used to always wear her big ring and tell everyone she was married, you know, this and that. I mean, she was crazy about Big Kev. She was crazy about her husband.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like that just did it for her. You know, her mom recently passed away on top of that. So
oh my God, that's horrible. I didn't know that.
She was going through it. She didn't even attend the funeral for her own reasons. So I just feel like Wendy Williams has been through a lot. I don't feel like they should have did her this way. I feel like she should have definitely they should have dedicated the whole show to Wendy, and she should have did a goodbye video or even in person.
Right. That's
horrible.
And they could have. They
should have just Wendy.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Wendy. That's
crazy. Well, okay. Well, moving on from Miss Wendy Williams. Let us know how you guys feel in the comments about all the topics that we're talking about on this stream. Comment below. If you agree or disagree or anything, just be respectful. But comment below and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of our content.
Yes,
all right. All right. So moving on from Miss Wendy Williams. Coming up next. Beyonce, Queen Bee. Did somebody say
that song?
Was that shade I heard?
Yes.
Brandy,
do tell.
That song, I can't stand it.
Have you heard it, Mika?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to play a clip of it. Just a clip. I'm going to go to my YouTube.
And don't get me wrong, Beehive.
Instagram.
Don't come for me, Beehive.
You guys can follow me here, Gossip Tea. Okay. Let me play a clip of the song for Mika. Hold on.
Break my soul. You won't 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 break my soul. I tell everybody, everybody.
Mika, are you still there?
I'm here. It's cute. Like I don't know. I have to get the full like performance thing, but it's cute.
Yes, I definitely did a review on the Beyonce new song. I feel the same. Like I need a performance. I need a video.
Something. Yeah, maybe
It's a
that.
very different sound for her. Brandy.
Miss Brandy.
You know, you guys, we love Beyonce too.
Miss
We love her.
Brandy.
We coming
How
for
late
it.
you girls? What do you think?
I love Beyonce. I love Miss Giselle, Beyonce Carter, Knowles Carter. I love her. The song I do not love. I do not love this, but that's just me. And I like, okay, so what I didn't understand is that Drake just dropped a song that was similar to this a day before she came out with her song. I dragged Drake for this song, for the song, yeah.
So
And
it's similar, you think?
it's house music. It's
Definitely.
but and my friends that live in the Midwest, they were like, okay, remember it's house music. Maybe she's getting away from the down south or the. I don't know. I don't know. No.
Okay, so
No.
I always thought about it. She's been gone since she hasn't put out her own single since 2016. You know, the album Lemonade. She's been gone for a while. So I always thought, like, what more can she do? What else is she going to put out? Like, what more can she do? So I feel like Beyonce wanted to, you know, she tried to be creative and come up with something different. Some people get it, some people don't. But it's definitely house music because she even said, now, you guys don't spill your wine. She was influenced by Azalea Banks.
Right. Hence the tirade the other day from Azalea Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yawn.
Allegedly, I feel like she was high as, you know what? She was on stage telling people, I don't really want to be here and this and that, because she was upset about something that went on with production backstage.
Right.
So, and people start throwing water at Azalea Banks. Everyone knows that Azalea Banks is very controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's someone that you want to be affiliated with. I don't know. I don't really listen to Azalea Banks' music. She has one song out that I do like, but is she house music? Because Beyonce, I mean, it is.
I don't know. I've never listened to anything Azalea has put out, so I have no clue.
Me either. I'm not really.
We're in agreement. I don't know. I don't know her.
So I don't know.
And I'm in New York.
We don't know her. Who?
Yeah, Azalea Banks. I mean, she said a lot of things that has caused a lot of controversy. Like I said, I'm not going to go into all the specifics, but if you're watching, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean.
So going back to the song, like, okay, on Instagram, I've seen people trying to break down the song. Some people are putting a meaning behind everything, that this is a reinventing of Beyonce. And, you know, she follows the god Oshun, and you know, has the similarities, that those kinds of things. So
yeah,
maybe there's some truth to that. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I mean, if you want to break it down to lyric by lyric and what she's trying to say, maybe. But the first thing I got was everybody's going to want to quit their job. But Beyonce has a job, so please don't quit your job.
This is when somebody
Beyonce is a billionaire.
Yeah, don't quit your day jobs, people. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do
no,
it.
She is
it.
And she's not going to take care of you, so don't quit your job.
Definitely not.
That part.
Now, break my soul.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Break My Soul is about, I guess, you know, I did a review on that. You guys can check it out. But I feel like she's talking about break away from things that keep holding you back, because she's talking about different things in the song.
True.
Release that energy, release that stress, release that job.
That's right.
Be smart about that.
Get
another
job.
Do what you want to do.
Right.
But you still got to pay your bills because Beyonce not paying your bills. She's
No,
not paying.
exactly.
And you can't sue her for the money. Jay-Z, they're not going for that. That's not.
No. You can't even get in contact with Beyonce.
Don't do that.
You can't even get in contact with her. Okay? Doesn't even have a profile picture.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Let me sip on that.
Warning, people, do not quit your job unless you have another one that you really like doing.
Exactly.
Don't
it sounds good, but it's hard work.
Yeah.
And don't do it if you're not ready. Yeah. So
don't do it.
I get that she's trying to be more positive. I mean, she's a positive person, but I'm just saying the song seems like, she's about empowerment. We've been in the pandemic for so long. She's like, we about to be outside. I'm like, is that Beyonce? Okay, Beyonce. Well,
okay. And so a lot of people love it. I just don't love it. Sorry.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
I don't know how I feel. It's like
you have to listen to the whole song.
Yes, I need to listen to the entire song.
Yeah, and see how you feel about it. Mika's going to come back and give you guys her thoughts. But me, I feel indifferent. I am a Beyonce fan.
I love Beyonce.
Yeah, I was talking about going back to Destiny's Child. I used to try to wear my hair like hers, the braids, everything. You can tell me I wasn't Beyonce. Don't come back. So I feel like it's not my favorite. It's not Beyonce's best song. It's just not. You got to think about Formation, Crazy in Love, Single Ladies, and
right.
Diva. And she's had better songs. I mean,
anything, but no, it's not. Yeah, it's just not my fave.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, and Beyonce has done better.
House music starts to okay, I'm getting a headache. I feel like I'm under a disco ball and the lights are flashing.
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like the 70s, the 80s and early 90s, like being in a disco or type of club situation.
But did you see how Robin S. was appreciative of her flowers that they sampled her song? That's
really nice, but I'm confused. What did Beyonce sample from that? Because I listened to it and I just didn't get it.
It's the beat. What's the name of her? And I just listened to Robin S. the other day, but it was just the she used a couple samples like Big Frida, Robin S.
Yeah, she definitely Big Frida.
But it was part of the beat. But I had it backwards. I thought it was like the CeCe Peniston song from back in the day.
Wait, not CeCe Peniston.
And CeCe Peniston don't play about people using her music.
She does not. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, what is that? And then
I love it. Oh my God, love it.
Finally, it's happening to me right in front of my face.
Exactly.
Something.
Love it.
Don't play. Let me stop.
Oh, okay.
She gonna send you an invoice. You better.
Okay. Because I'm just being honest. I listened to Robin S.'s song "Show Me Love."
Yeah.
I just didn't get the same. It was like her beat seemed a little bit more faster than Beyonce's.
Yeah, it's in there, but some
of us don't know Robin S.
Yeah, it's true.
So, she taking it way back. All right. So Brandy's not feeling the Beyonce song. I'm indifferent. It's okay. It's not her best. And Mika, I feel like if Mika was really feeling it, she would be saying something. I feel like she'd be like, that's a bot. From the jump. Something is a bot from the jump.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I'm with Brandy. Sorry. I'm just not feeling it. It's like, and I adore her. Like she's like my goddess. my goddess. Beyonce is a
It
goddess.
reminds me of like Bogan.
Yep.
I want to Vogue when I hear it.
And then I'm praying that the rest of the album is not like that.
I don't know. I'm afraid. I don't know.
I hope
very
not.
Very
I tried.
concerned.
Okay, can we also say that she's only streaming on
Tidal?
Yes.
For her boo.
Yes, so I tried to like download her on Apple, but there was like Beyonce.
Download it. You a good one.
Right. No, we don't do
I hear the whole album.
It's like we don't do that either, man. You're gonna have to go to Tidal for that.
Yeah, so I guess I gotta go to YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
All right, so the next person on the list is Ruby Rose.
Oh.
Now, are you guys familiar with Ruby Rose?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get you familiar if you're not familiar.
Yes, please.
Okay, so Ruby Rose, she's a model, a video vixen. She's a supposed rapper. I don't really know any of her songs. If anybody like to, but they say she's a rapper. I went to the Wikipedia. They said she's a rapper. So
I don't think she's more of a social media. What's the Spotify and whatever else?
Okay.
Yeah, I think. She's not mainstream quite yet. I think she's trying. Didn't she? I think she might have done.
Get there. She's trying to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not really mainstream, but people know of her because she's been in videos. Migos, Bad and Bougie.
Right.
And also Cardi B's WAP.
That's true. Yep.
So let me just show you guys who Ruby Rose is. For those of you who are watching, and you're not familiar, such as I don't think Mika.
I'm not. I'm like, let me Google. Let me Google.
Like, hold on.
Okay, so this is Ruby Rose. You know, she's a pretty girl.
She's cute. She's very cute.
She recently was on Angela Yee's from the Breakfast Club podcast called Lip Service, which she made a very interesting comment, which I had a lot of people, surprised. This is her in the Migos video. Bad and Bougie. You see the cup of noodles with the wine on the kale. What is that? The chicken bucket? That's the combo right there. Look at that.
Noodles and chicken.
Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with champagne on the side. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm about to play the clip for you guys. So here it go.
I need to open up my own computer.
Right. I need to get some more wine.
Right, that too.
Because, honey, Ruby Rose. Now, you see the title? It says Ruby Rose just learned how to orgasm. Now, this is very interesting. It's very interesting because she's like this video vixen, this beautiful model. So she appears as if she knows how to, get down. And I'm not saying she doesn't know how to get down, but it seems like she would have had that experience.
Right.
So let me just play the video. Let me enlarge it. Hold on. Here it goes. Started from the beginning.
I just learned how to orgasm recently.
Was it by yourself or was it with someone?
It was by myself, and then after that, I learned how to do it, or how to let it happen when I'm with other people.
Mm-hmm. How do you let it happen? For people out there who have never orgasmed.
I'm sorry.
Just really completely relax. I always am super in my head, oh my God, does it even feel good? Is he enjoying it? So I just learned to fucking relax, let go, and try to please. I shouldn't only be trying to please him, make sure that it's feeling good to myself. So just really that, and
Is there a certain position that works better for you?
Yes, ma'am.
What, on top?
On top.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's like my little sister. That's the easiest way. It's the Ruby Yee. So wait, Ruby, were you lying to guys before that about orgasming? Like if he's like, did you come?
Absolutely.
So you are a liar.
I am, but I lie to make people feel good sometimes, you know. But yeah, I honestly I still do, but hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna say actually, I didn't know. Like, I know this sounds crazy, but like I didn't know sex was supposed to feel good for a girl until like becoming like in my 20, 21, 22. Like, I literally didn't. There's so much I didn't, know about sex until recently. Like,
Do you get like, what about oral sex? You let guys eat you out, you come that way?
I've never came off of that. No.
Wow. What?
Oh, pausing it.
Wait, what?
No, I don't even like. I
Oh,
have guys do it
trash.
because I just want them to do it. But honestly, I don't even like. They don't make it feel good. So, I just
Orgasm?
learned how to orgasm recently.
Really? While intercourse. Was it by yourself or was it with someone?
It was by myself, and then after that, I learned how to do it, like, or how to let it happen when I'm with other people.
How do you let it happen? For people out there who have never orgasmed.
Just like really completely like relax. Like, I always am super in my head, like, oh my God, does it even feel good? Is he enjoying it? So I just learned to fucking relax, let go, and try to please. Like, I shouldn't only be trying to please him, like make sure that it's feeling good to myself. So just really that, and
Is there a certain position that works better for you?
yes, ma'am.
What?
Coming like in my 20, 21, 22, like.
What about oral sex? You let guys eat you out, you come that way?
I've never came off of that. No.
Wow. What? Wait, what?
No, I don't even like. I have guys do it
trash.
because I just want them to do it. But honestly, I don't even like. They don't make it feel good. So.
All right. So,
Let me say one thing.
how do y'all feel about that? That was a
Right from the get-go. Women, stop lying to these men. Stop.
Yes.
For everyone's sake, including yours, please stop lying. Please.
what's the point in lying? They don't lie to us. If you weren't good in bed, they will say something.
Mm-hmm.
So why lie to them to boost their ego when they won't make you feel good if you're sloppy?
No, nothing. No.
What's the point of lying?
And if you're anything of it, what's the point? What? No. Why are you here? Go home. Get out.
Right.
Yeah. What she said.
It's 24.
Get out. Go.
Bye.
Bye.
Go.
I will call you an Uber. Okay. Well, I don't date guys who don't have cars, so that would be a no-go.
No, just get out. Just go. Please just go.
So Ruby Rose,
Poor thing.
video vixen, this model, she just learned how to orgasm. She thought that sex was supposed to be for guys. I just think about like who taught her that. Like that had to have been something that was learned. Because sex is for everybody.
Right.
You feel like it was only for men. So you just there just to please him. That's it. He don't want to please you. What type of guys have you been with?
That's another question. Because the guys I've dated before, they pretty much want to make sure you're happy.
Exactly.
Like
and if you're quiet, they'd be like, "What's wrong?"
Right.
What's so I don't know. I just feel
that's not okay.
Do you guys believe her, or you guys think she's telling the truth? Like she's really
I think she might be telling the truth.
Yeah, she might. That might be because so many people do stuff for attention.
True.
So and even Angela asked her, so you don't see you in from oral? She's like, no, it doesn't really feel good. So who you been with?
Right. Yeah, that's really sad. That's really,
who you been with? I'm pretty sure
I was supposed to feel good. What?
One of her exes allegedly said that she's been with 60 people.
Ew. Oh.
Allegedly, I'm just saying this is what I've read.
Something should have worked.
I'm not saying the girl has.
That's insane. No.
It's possible.
Maybe.
I don't.
It's insane though. So
Absolutely insane.
Because we know some women have to tell their partners, yeah, it's great. And no.
yes, I'm
Why
not.
can't admit to him that, yeah, she's been faking
I'm
it.
the director. Okay, because I feel like it's a waste. It's a waste.
Sir, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Like,
No.
That's not working out.
But that honestly comes with being older and more confident with yourself. Then you can tell somebody else. But if she doesn't know her body or whatever, and she's
only 24.
A video
maybe she
vixen,
doesn't.
right? She feels like she's there to make somebody else happy or be there just, I don't know. But yeah, women, make yourself happy, honey. Learn and get you some toys or something and figure it out before you can help somebody else help you. Then you'll figure it out. I promise you. You'll figure it out.
Well, you know what? Going back to that, maybe she is a big user of toys.
Could be.
That could be another reason. She probably feel like she can only please herself.
True. Some women have figured that out.
And she feel like can nobody top her.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
All right. So that's Ruby Rose. So we're gonna move on. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this.
Oh God.
Versus. let me go here. Let me see. Where is it? Ooh wee. So versus y'all, Mario and Omarion that came on the other night. I was exhausted by the end of it. Emotionally exhausted. It was a lot. The opening acts were Bobby V over here and Ray J were on the same team versus Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky and Sammy. They went first, and then the headliners, of course, is my man Mario and Omarion. So it was a lot. I even have to just take a sip before I even go into this spiel.
Yo,
me too.
It was a lot it was mentally, emotionally exhausting.
It was very
the
much.
The sound production was horrible.
The DJ was hard. What was going on?
I don't know. You tell me.
D. Ray Davis was like a deer in headlights. Like,
oh my gosh, I felt so bad for him. He was trying to carry on the show. They were late. They all were late. I mean, it's the show was supposed to start at 9.
Yeah.
Bobby V and Ray J, Pleasure P, and Sammy didn't get on until like almost close to 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Wow.
And Mario and Omarion didn't come on almost to what, midnight?
Yeah. It was tragic. It was bad.
A bad night for R&B.
It was bad.
So a lot of people had a lot to say. They felt like a lot of people felt Sammy did really well. The thing with Sammy is, I'm going to show you guys some clips. The thing with Sammy, I feel like, Sammy has some swag. He's really come far. I like him. I feel like he's a handsome guy.
Yeah. Sammy's cute. He's a sweetheart. He looks sweet. I mean, he looks like a sweetheart.
Yeah. Because I watched Sammy on his lives, and he just seemed like a really cool, down-to-earth guy. Mm-hmm. But they felt like Sammy took the cake for the opening act. For me, I just felt like Sammy just had the personality. Mm-hmm. He was getting the crowd going and this and that. Because, Sammy doesn't have a lot of hits.
Right.
Let's be honest.
No, he doesn't.
We like Sammy, y'all, but he didn't have a lot of hits. But when he did perform his songs, he did well.
Yes.
Ray J. I'm just gonna stare at his picture for a minute.
Wait. I want to see his picture.
Is this a good stare? Or what you staring at it? Wait a minute. What do you mean?
This is a stare of disbelief. What was wrong with Ray J, y'all? I need for y'all to comment below. I need to know what was going on with Ray J that night. Was he
No idea.
getting drinks? He
I,
was dancing to the beat of Sanford and Son.
Let's just say after I saw the clip, I prayed for him. That's all.
I pray for him too because he needs to come back. He needs a do-over because Ray J, from what I know, he can sing. So what happened to his voice? Was he drunk?
Everybody was off. Except
Everybody.
Mario. Except Mario.
Except for Mario. And Ray J, going back to the opening act, Ray J couldn't even sing One Wish. The Bobby V, Pleasure P, and Sammy had to sing it for him, and then he got mad. Did y'all see that? He
got mad, and like, why?
You needed help.
It was like he was about to cry too. Like, you ain't even let me sing.
Y'all singing my song.
Like the struggle last night was really real. Like, it was like, what is going on?
What is really happening?
I don't know. It was terrible, y'all.
I feel like Ray J should have been grateful that they came and sang that song for you, One Wish, because you couldn't sing it. And y'all, it was Brandy for me with the camera, making it seem like Ray J was really about to get down and do something.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Like,
It was Brandy. Let me stop sharing. I'm about to do Brandy real quick. It was Brandy for me, y'all. I can't. Come on, Ray J.
that's what she was doing.
My baby brother, y'all. That's
Y'all
my
gonna
baby-
respect
that's
my
my
brother.
bro.
No, actually, like this. I'm like Brandy, and then he apologized to his sister because he messed up on that song.
I missed that part. I missed that part. Oh my God.
He apologized.
It was just so bad. So
It
bad.
was just so awful.
It was
But I
bad.
didn't feel like Bobby V did that bad, but people said he wasn't hitting it either.
It's all of them needed a little bit of vocal training before they went out on stage, or some tea, me something. I
feel like they had too much to drink.
Yeah.
Something was going on. Something was in the air. So I'm about to show y'all some clips.
Okay.
I just
Orgasm.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to see this.
It's brace yourselves. That's all I can say. Let's go. I'm gonna go actually to my channel. All right, so let's play. Okay, here is Ray J. Let me play it.
Well, I wish I don't be in love. So kill me.
Hold on. I want you guys to hear all of it. Right here it go.
Wish to have a million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So kill me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Wish to have a million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So kill me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Wish to have a million
And
bucks.
the caption, I mean, this was so true. This versus is a bunch of men trying to prove they still got it. I am in tears. Thoughts on that performance? No thoughts, no comment. Crickets.
That about sums it up. Just no. And they had
Disappointment.
they were all drunk. It was no. It didn't give anything. It gave trash. That's what it gave.
Absolutely.
What she said. Absolutely.
And somebody said in the comments, they said, but why the baby on stage though?
And Princess was back there somewhere too. And I was like, oh, no.
No, she should have just took Ray J off the stage at that point.
Left, went home.
And this is Bobby V and Pleasure P and Sandy singing his song. And he was in his feelings.
One wish, 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 one wish.
All right, we have enough. Okay, all right. So yeah, and some more of the verses. Did you guys hear Jeremiah?
Oh yeah, yeah. Heard
I
Jeremiah.
thought that I was hearing things. I thought that I'm like, what's going on with my TV? I said maybe it's my TV
No, it was not.
because I just know that this can't be real. Let me play it for
It
you.
was hard.
Completely.
Hey. Hey, I think it's so crazy. If we tried that, we could.
Wait a minute. Do y'all hear Mario in the background?
Yes, like oh no, no.
He said, "Just stop."
Somewhere to climb. This warm long as you will. Hey, yo, stop. The best day on the year. Hey, I think it's so crazy. If we tried that, we could. Somewhere to climb. This warm long as you will. Hey, yo, stop. The best.
I can't.
Hey, yo, stop.
I just can't take it.
He said, "Yo, stop."
Yes, and then he said y'all ends sound crazy.
Okay, to be
It was
fair,
Mario for me.
to be fair, Jeremiah almost died with COVID.
He did.
So maybe his voice is just shot for now. I don't know.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, maybe it was COVID because I mean I was scared for him.
Yeah.
Maybe that did something to his voice. But yo, why come on? Why did you agree?
Yeah.
In
He was just tone deaf too. It was just tone deaf. Like he hadn't practiced. He hadn't sang the song in years. I don't know. And he knew it was off. He knew it was off too.
What song was that? Because it was so messed up. I couldn't even think of the song. I've heard it. It was so messed up. It just can't come to my brain.
You and I. Right?
Okay. Why come you just didn't do birthday sex?
Anything, but don't do the note. No, don't do that.
Don't do the notes. Just lip sync.
Yeah, that would have been fine.
Yeah, because baby.
Sing to the music, not the instrumental. Sing to the music. And
Amika, you better wake up, girl.
I'm trying.
did that glass? How many did you? That glass of wine did you in? Wait a minute, Mika. Wake up.
Girl.
Wake up.
I'm good, lady.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, all right. It's not over yet. We almost done.
We almost done. Well, that was the verses. I'm team Mario.
Me too.
Y'all agree?
Oh, I was surprised at the amount of people who didn't realize Mario can actually sing.
Yes, I don't understand why they were so surprised.
Where y'all been? That baby can sing.
He can always sing.
He can
Mario,
sing.
call me.
And please call anybody. It's one of us, somebody.
Exactly.
We'd love to have you on the show anytime.
Yes, we would love to have you on here to serenade us.
Please.
I seen you in concert.
Yeah, like
You're an amazing performer.
when you come to Houston, let me know. When you go.
And
Okay, I will come to
New
you.
York.
I'll go to New York. We'll all meet up. We'll come see you.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
you, New York,
We'll be there.
absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. And what I was about to say, you know what? I went to the Millennium Tour.
Oh yeah.
And he was there. He acted like that was his concert. I mean, Mario performed for so long. I was like, I
Okay,
need to see Pretty
Mario.
Ricky.
took
I'm
over.
ready to see Pretty Ricky, Mario.
Over.
He always puts down, you know.
He does.
We see you.
We see you. You have that confidence. We love you, Mario.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the show justice. That's how it's supposed to be done. Because if you can sing, it doesn't matter what's going on in your ear.
That's
You can hear music. Doesn't matter. If you're a singer, you're a singer.
That's why they take the earpieces out most times. They're like, okay,
Yep.
well, this is messing with me. I'm gonna take it out, and then they sing. Not a big deal.
And Omarion tried to say, you know, he couldn't hear himself. I'm like, Omarion, you just not a singer. He can sing, but you're not a Mario type of singer. You're more of a dancer, like,
Yes.
Right.
you know, dancer. You're
Exactly.
it's just-
Oh, hi, Debbie.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Say hi, Bubas.
Tell your mother to stay awake, okay? Tell your mom to stay awake.
Yes.
All right, so the last thing for this, the hot topics, is the BET Awards. So let me share my screen.
I can't wait. I'm ready to see it tomorrow.
Me
I'm always
too.
so excited, but then they let me down.
You think?
Me
Oh, I wonder who they're gonna have in the cipher this year.
I don't know.
If they do it, sometimes they don't do it, so I don't know. We'll see. I hope they do.
So the BET Awards is coming on tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good show. It's going to be in person this year.
Yep, live.
So that's a good
Amazing.
thing.
That's amazing, right?
Yep.
Yes. I'm just looking on here. Some of the performers will be Chloe, Lotto, Jack Harlow, Babyface, Doechii, Ella Mai,
Okay.
Uni Long, some of the performers. Do you guys think Beyonce is going to do a surprise performance?
I pray.
She never shows up.
I'm praying to the Beyonce stars. Eyes. Yes, please. And
She might, because she just came out with that song. So usually she does something, you know, like a surprise.
Yeah.
Usually. But I don't know if it's going to be a BET Awards. It might.
Maybe. I hope so. I mean, she could.
maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I think, you know, she's like really she's pro-Black and she's about her Blackness. So
Yeah.
it might be the BET Awards, y'all. It might be. We might get a surprise performance. But these three people right here are the top nominees for the BET Awards. Doja Cat, Ari Lennox, and Drake. The top nominees.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to see Ari Lennox win something.
Pressure. She should get something. Come on now. Something.
Yeah. I remember that time she was really upset.
Amazing.
She was really upset at the Soul Train Awards. I remember one year when she felt like she was snubbed.
Yeah.
I forgot who won it. I think it was Lizzo. I think.
Probably. I think so too. I think that was that year.
And she felt like you guys are going off of popularity versus true vocals.
And sometimes that happens. But
That happens, you know.
Yeah.
that's the business.
You can be and you can be the best singer.
Yeah.
But if people like you for your style or the way you act, your personality,
Yeah. It
that's
doesn't
what
even
people
matter.
receive your vocals, right?
And let's be real. She's like her and Doja Cat, especially Ari and Summer too. Ari and Summer were the ones, and even SZA sometimes were the ones who like, well, I'll just quit. I'm gonna stop making music. I don't like.
Yes.
Look,
I'm
girl.
like, why? It's the game.
Either you want to be here or you don't, and
Or
that's
you
fine.
don't.
Because
And if you're going to quit. Don't tell us.
Yeah, just do it.
Because I feel like you want attention when you come online saying you're going to quit. Why are you telling us?
get your check and collect your things and go.
Don't tell us, just quit.
And we don't want to
Like
hear.
everybody else do on a job. If you got a job, you're not going to tell everybody in your whole establishment. You're just going to walk out. I mean, you're not going to walk out. You're just going to quit properly. Some people do walk out, but
And go. Yeah, we don't need an announcement every 2 years. Oh, I'm gonna quit music again.
exactly.
Girl, bye.
And they're also doing a special performance or a tribute to Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs. You know, he has so many names.
Love something, love something.
I know Nika's excited about that because New York is gonna be in the house.
It's gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, a little bit. I'm excited.
Yes, so Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Nas, Lil Kim, Busta, Faith Evans, they're all coming out.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Let me get back to the screen. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Hopefully everybody sounds good.
Yes.
Faith Evans.
So I think they'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Faith, if Faith to stop with the shenanigans, she'll be all right too.
Oh. Okay.
I love Faith. So I'm always rooting for her. I just want why are you adding this drama to your life? Stop.
Why would you marry Stevie J? I'm not over it.
Me neither. But she is. I'm sorry. Anyway.
All right. So moving on. Who do you guys look forward to seeing perform besides Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Who?
That's it. Beyonce.
Just Beyonce. Brandy, who you got?
Everybody. I love the performances because they're always. I wish Chris Brown would perform. Like I love Chris. I know Chris is bad, but me and the bad boys
pray for him too.
Me and the bad boys have a love-hate relationship, so I love
Chris Brown has to be sober enough to perform.
Yeah, but he does well when he's performing.
Oh yes, he's
a rock star.
He's a functioning dancer.
He's a rock star.
Yeah,
he's a functioning dancer.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm gonna sip my water on that.
Entertainer. He's a functional entertainer.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Oh, do y'all think Danny Lee would ever perform at the BET Awards?
Who? Danny
Lee. Mika, don't do that. Mika face. That was an honest question. I really wasn't. That was no shade. I'm saying.
I cannot.
Peter.
I mean, maybe her.
I'm so glad I wasn't drinking nothing because I would have spit it out. Oh wow! Danny Lee.
I'm calling my girl over here right now. Peter, I need your help.
She will definitely take down the stage with her dance moves and Yellowbone.
Yeah.
I need for her to perform. I triple dog dare her to perform Yellowbone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Danny Lee.
That's
being called to the stage.
Because that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
all right. So the thing I know, Mika loves Nene Leakes.
Yeah.
I do. I'm rooting for her. Like I want all of us to succeed, and I'm rooting for her.
All right. Well, let me show you a clip of your favorite girl.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
By the way, is she still dating old boy after all this mess?
Oh yeah, she's still dating him. Yes, she is.
Yeah, she sure did say that they were an item.
But it really is a slippery slope dating somebody that you know is still married. This is why you can't do that. I don't know if she knew he was still married or whatever.
Yeah, that was I was like, ooh, like what happened? I was like, what happened?
And we know, man, people lie about, okay, yeah, he could have lied to her for all we know, but you have to be careful with these people. And somebody like Nene, you can get anybody you want, you can get them vetted really quickly.
True.
All right, so I have a video clip of the new show that she's going to be on called College Hill, the Celebrity Edition. It features Nene Leakes, Ray J, Big Frida, Dream Doll, India Love, Lamar Odom, all of that. So let's take a look at the clip.
The Celebrity Edition.
Welcome to Texas Southern University.
This is a welcome to HBCU. 8 celebrities will take on their biggest challenges yet.
You are now official members of Tiger Nation.
Definitely been a challenge, but I'm here.
They're about to learn. Going back to college comes with its own set of issues.
Our first class is African American Studies with other TSU students.
The information that we're going to be exchanging is going to elevate our souls. Does everybody self-identify as Black in here?
Stacey Dash is taking African American Studies. This should be interesting.
Who's most likely to the professor? It's me and Ray.
You can't come dressed like that.
As a suit.
No, absolutely not, ma'am.
Over the course of the next week, you are going to be engaging in a dissection.
I can't be cutting no pet pig. That's against my religion.
Oh, it broke.
No, Frida.
Right now, I'm literally panicking.
No, living with my classmates.
Some of them are just. Oh my.
Y'all, I never seen his room look tidy.
I just see my friend take a piss and walk out and try to give me a high five.
What you mean you didn't wash your hands?
I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gonna be on my hands.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I've never been able to kick it with nobody like you
It
guys.
really don't matter to me. I know who I am.
Stacey Dash ain't talking to nobody.
Come on, Stacey.
Hi, Dr. Lee. We just want to make sure that we have everything that we need before we turn in our presentation.
They trying to do a video and then somebody edit it.
That's cheating. Like, they can't get somebody to edit it.
You told Dr. Cooley that we sit up here talking to somebody professional and you are too.
No.
What you trying to do was throw us under the bus in some slick kind of way. Oh my God. I just got an email from Dr. Cooley.
Saying what?
The grades will be up on the screen.
Will these celebrities make the grade?
I don't even want to see this.
I'm panicking, y'all.
This is going to be a disaster.
College Hill Celebrity Edition, streaming exclusively on BET Plus.
Thoughts?
First of all, when did they film this? I've been here. When did they film this?
I think they did it in the winter.
When?
I think they did it in the winter. No, they had to film it like around like March or something, or April.
I guess so.
Because Lamar, remember, he was on Big Brother.
Right.
And that was like February.
But that is hilarious. That is crazy.
Nene Leakes.
Absolutely insane. Like, what was that?
The thing for me is some of these people going back to school.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah. Nene.
He's going to struggle. I'm sorry, he's going to struggle.
My age. Yeah, me and Slim are the same age. Gotta be around the same age.
Very confused.
I don't understand.
College Hill Celebrity Edition. Why celebrities? How come we just can't go back to the old College Hill?
Yeah.
With just newbies.
Why are we using celebrities? And yeah. I was very confused until
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I was confused until I saw the clip. I don't think I had seen a commercial for it saying it was coming on streaming, but
yeah,
I don't think I really thought that was going to be the same premise. Like that's what they were doing. I don't know. I just thought it was a joke or something.
Yeah, me too. When I first heard it, I'm like, Nene Leakes on College Hill, coming from Atlanta.
With Ray J and India Love, and I'm like, I'm confused.
Dream Doll
and Big Frida.
Nene.
I'm surprised Big Frida. I'm surprised Big Frida took this job.
Yeah, she got her own show.
Right. It just seems like a really kind of like people who were has-beens.
It's like half and half or more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ray J just take any job. He just do any reality television.
Yeah.
Nene Leakes is blacklisted, so allegedly.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? Like, and why?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Why?
Is it just because of her behavior on Real Housewives, or no? I think it was chicks outside the show.
It's because she's suing Bravo because she's saying that they were racist.
That's right.
They have favoritism towards other cast members.
That's right.
That were white. She got beef with Kim Zolciak because she had her own show. Nene felt like she should have had her own show. Just different stuff like that. So she's suing Bravo for racism and other things. So, and she called Andy Cohen racist.
Right. I don't see how she's
all alleged, but I've read these things, but
I forgot about it.
I'm still saying alleged. But
yeah, I don't know.
You know, Andy Cohen is a big shot.
Yeah.
He is Bravo. So you suing Bravo and you're talking about him, you're done.
I don't think she's going to be able to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like, any of it could be true, but how are you going to prove that? Because everybody has a fair chance to be embarrassed on Bravo.
Thank you.
So,
and she can't just say Kim Zolciak because Candy had her own spinoff shows.
Candy?
I mean, boring Candy.
Yeah. Did
That's true.
That's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why, and you know, Bravo is linked to other networks. They all communicate.
Yeah.
So BT is trying to give her a chance, but BT is not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
You know, it's just not. I hate this. I mean, it's just not. I know BT used to have Midnight Soul. What was it? Planet Groove, 106 in Park.
Right. And they
yes.
They got rid of everything that was making them
everything. So now all I see is like Martin. Martin is on every network. I swear it is.
Yeah. I think
it's on VH1.
I think
I'm anywhere.
Television too one night. I don't know.
Girl. I'm just like
every station, literally. So
Nene Leakes.
We all love Martin. We
yes,
all
we do love Martin, girl. Your lit self. Yes, we do. We do love Martin. Yes, we do. And I do need to see that reunion.
I need to see it. We can talk about that one day too, because I need to watch it.
I have to watch it. I have to watch it.
Yes.
So we can talk about it.
Because I have so many thoughts on that. Like
me too. I have a lot of thoughts with Gina.
That's where
I would call her Gina. What's her name? Tisha Campbell. Oh, Tisha.
Yeah, Tisha Campbell.
I always call her Gina.
Yeah, Gina.
Forever Gina. She's a forever Gina.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts too.
Gina.
We have to discuss it. I just feel like there's a lot of fakery. But yes.
I agree.
Nene Leakes on College Hill. Thoughts? You guys think that it's
I want to see it.
I'm looking forward to seeing the episodes.
I will be tuned in. I want to see it.
I will be tuned in to this desperation.
Me too.
Yeah. Right. And we'll do another live where we talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, who y'all team, and all of that. That's a whole nother live.
Yeah, that's a whole hour worth of stuff.
Yes, we have a lot to spill. I was going to put that on here. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Marlo Sheree versus Kenya and Candy, but we'll do a whole nother live with that. We'll be bringing that to you soon.
Yeah.
And the very last thing I want to talk about is the Roe versus Wade.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
That is
Mika, this is the last thing.
I can just feel my blood boiling.
Oh, this is just terrible. Where's that picture? The Supreme Court abortion ruling will outrage most Americans. It overturned Roe versus Wade, which has been in effect for like over 50 years. Women, a lot of states, they're leaving it to the states to decide if women can have an abortion or the different restrictions. Women can't just go and get abortions anymore. There's going to be a lot of, different restrictions to this. So my whole thing, my thoughts, I feel like I'm pro-choice. I feel like if there's certain situations that definitely some women don't want to have the child. So why should they have to go through all these restrictions if they don't want the child due to, it could be rape, a sexual assault, anything. Now you have to go through restrictions just to have an abortion. And also I feel like women just should have that choice. It's their bodies. Maybe just they don't feel like they're ready or, different situations. So I feel like they're forcing women to have babies. Is it for votes? More votes? What's going on? What's really the tea? Thoughts? Are you guys still there?
Yes, I'm here. I live in New York City, and nothing is gonna change here.
Okay. So that's a good thing. So they're leaving it up to the states.
Actually, they are not leaving it up to the states. New York State is a whole nother. New York State is a whole nother issue.
So that's what they said. They said that they're leaving it up to the states to decide what they want to do. So what you're trying to say is that you still feel like it's not completely up to the states?
No, what I'm saying is it's not up to the states. The Supreme Court made an issue for the okay, let me just say this. New York is not going to conform with what the Supreme Court said.
Okay. Brandy, what are your thoughts? Is Brandy still on here? I can't see. Oh, she's in here. Okay. Oh, what happened? I'm like, Brandy? What happened? We can't hear you. Can't hear.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. So my phone started ringing, then my doorbell went off. Sorry, everything just got discombobulated. I can't believe we are here with this right now. It's embarrassing, and I'm afraid for a lot of people. I'm definitely pro-choice.
Me too.
I don't like, of course, I personally don't agree with people using abortions as their form of contraception, but you have every right to do whatever you want with your body. This has nothing to do with me. I shouldn't have anything to say about it, and men making laws shouldn't have anything to say about it either. So it's really pissing me off. And then they're trying to just scale back a lot of rights for everybody. It's not just women they're coming for next.
I'm just really confused because I'm like, you guys are kind of forcing women to have babies. Like, is this all politics? Is it you guys want more votes? I'm confused.
So I've heard every kind of aspect of why people think they're doing this. Most people think it's because their population is dwindling. The melanin challenged people, and they're worried. But at the same time, if you ban abortions, you're going to have more of every race, not just melanin challenged people. You're going to have Black and brown people as well.
All people.
And then, so, and then when you do this, you're going to make you're trying to keep people poor. That's another thing. So this is just,
in the economy is just everything is rising.
right.
Gas, food. There's a shortage in baby formulas and women's hygiene products.
Right.
So there's a lot
what's-
already going on, and you guys are trying to increase the population
Yeah.
forcefully.
Yeah. For what? This makes no sense to me.
This is getting crazier and crazier. I mean, it started off with COVID.
Yeah.
And I have my own thoughts about that.
Right. I do too.
I just don't know what's going on with the world. It's just getting crazy. What's next?
What's
Locust,
next?
Locust and flooding.
Listen.
And whatever else.
What is next? Y'all gonna take away what else is next? What's next that you guys are going to take away?
So a senator posted on Twitter today or Instagram, one of them, that he's ready to go for take care of Brown versus education now too. So
everything.
They trying to go back to every segregation. They trying to take us back to the 30s and 40s, 20s.
Exactly.
Whatever. We're not going back.
Are y'all trying to take us back to slavery? Because it's not gonna work.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing it. It'll be a riot.
Gonna work. Now, if y'all want to do segregation, that's gonna hurt y'all. That's gonna hurt other people. That ain't gonna hurt us.
That's not gonna work either.
No. And Clarence Thomas is married to. He's trying to talk about interracial marriage and stuff, but I'm like, sir.
I thought he was talking about gay marriage. I thought he was talking about the same sex marriage.
He wants to look at it, all of it.
Oh wow!
Like,
what are we? They're trying to take everything away.
And I'm really the protest pissed me off because some of those women voted for 45, and they're the reason this is happening to everyone. So while they out there protesting, then some of them were the same ones that caused this problem. That's what I really don't appreciate.
The whole politics system is just, to me, is just a whole mess. It's like, for me, I feel like, are y'all really for the American people at this point?
They don't care. No. Because if they cared about actual children.
Worried about Democrats versus Republicans, but what about us?
Yeah. People.
We get caught in the crossfire, so.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things under Biden now I don't agree with either.
No, because how can you give money, a bunch of billions of dollars to Ukraine, but there's a food bank that I see on my way to work every day. It's a line of people at this food bank trying to get food. We don't have baby formula.
Need the money.
Yeah, and now you can't release us out of our student loans either. Well, where's this money coming from?
Student loans. Okay, can you do that, Biden? Can you keep your promise?
That would help with the economy.
Voted for you. It's because of that. It's one of the reasons.
That would help with the economy. That would definitely help with the economy if you let some of these people out of their loans, and they don't have to worry about
stimulus check. We need another check too. By the way,
what help?
Absolutely.
He gave it all to Ukraine. We're not getting anything. He gave it all to Ukraine. So that's it.
So that water just splashed all over me. I don't understand.
It's horrible.
Y'all. Just don't understand the way of the world or where it's going. I don't know.
It's not looking
Gotta
good
stay
at
prayed
all.
up.
Right.
Gotta stay prayed up. We're in the time.
It's definitely not looking good.
It's not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that wraps up our hot topics. So please like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of like this type of content. We have a lot more stuff on the way. We're going to be talking about all kinds of different topics. We talk about everything: reality TV, movies, music, you name it. So if you have anything that you want us to review, put it down in the comments and we'll take a look at it to see if it's, worthy to review or talk about. But just let us know. All right. Thank you, my girls, Mika and Brandy, for joining me. You guys will be seeing a lot of my girls I love them. I have such a good time with them. And we'll be back. So,
All right.
you guys want to say anything? Any plugs? Anything you guys have going on?
I just want to say thank you, and I absolutely adore you guys, and I can't wait for us to do this again. And love.
Thanks, Mika. Nice to meet you, Mika. This is our first time doing our little thing.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a vibe. We vibed out.
Yeah. Looking forward
I hope
to
everybody else enjoy it.
That's right. I love being a co-host to these beautiful ladies.
Yes, I love being with them. And hopefully next time, Gary can join us.
He will. He
we
will.
miss you, Gary.
Yeah, Gary. We needed his point of view. We needed his point of view.
Definitely in spirit with all this shade and tea spill and sipping and serving.
Yes.
So anything else? Oh yeah, you guys, I do have my own boutique called Dollhouse Swag Boutique. So it's in the description below. Thank you. It is in the description below. www.dollhouseswagboutique. For the spelling, just look in the description. And that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace and blessings.
Bye. You guys take care. Be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Until next time, we'll be back soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Until next time.
Bye.